You are responsible for your children's actions. You are. You're responsible for them. It may not be all your fault, but you are responsible for them. Most of the time, you're going to be held accountable for stuff that you really had nothing to do with. All right. And it's probably over something that you have told your child over and over and over. Don't touch this. Don't touch that stove. It's hot. Don't touch that. Don't touch that. You're going to break that. Oh, you broke it. Oh, I got to pay for it. I got to get it fixed. Blah, blah, blah. So in Evil Dead Rises, all right, earthquake happens. These kids, they go get they get this demonic book. They mess with the demonic book. The older sibling, said she tells her younger sibling, "Hey man, don't mess with that. Leave that alone. Leave it alone." He takes it anyway. Older sibling finds out that the younger sibling has it in the house. "Hey man, go take that back. Go take that back right now." But see, here's the thing: when you're an older sibling, or sometimes you can be the more responsible one, and you're the younger or youngest or the middle child. Okay, instead of telling the one who took the item to take it back, even though you already told them to not touch it, that's when you gotta just take matters into your own doggone hands and just let me take this, boom, put it back where it's supposed to go. All right. Some people they just can't help themselves. They're they're a combination of nosy and they like to take other people's stuff. That combination is not good at all. You know what? I'm not going to say they can't help themselves because that's giving them an excuse. But, anyways, in this movie here, because this kid took this book, all right, all right, that right there caused all the doggone mayhem. And guess who ended up paying for it? Guess the mom. Don't know where the dad is in this story. They mentioned him. They said he left. Um, it's one of those things. Hey, maybe if the father was there, then this would not have happened. Well, it's pretty obvious that none of this happened when he was there. It happens when he's not there. Why he's not there, I don't know. It remind they clearly forgotten the face of their father and their mother because I'm pretty sure their mother told them don't take other people's stuff and stop being so doggone nosy. Especially if it's something that looks demonic, it probably is. Don't mess with it. So the mom, she ends up being possessed by a demon throughout the whole movie, and throughout this movie, it's a scary movie. It's a horror movie. Evil Dead Rises. I mean, it has the same tone as all the other Evil Dead movies, the Army of the Darkness, and all of that. But you can't help but to feel bad for the mother. Like the mother had nothing to do with this, and then she just became straight up evil. Not because she's an evil woman, but because she's possessed by something. And it's like, man, it's one of those movies where I was like, man, you know how you watch some movies, somebody's possessed by something and they end up living and surviving, and there's a way to rectify their actions and all of that. That in this movie, I'm hoping for that. That's what I'm hoping for in this movie. I'm not going to tell you which way it goes because I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's sad because it's like doggone kids. I'm pretty sure after the demonic presence took over the mom's body, the conscience, she probably thinking like, man, you know, my kids, one of my kids probably caused this. And when you're a parent, you pretty much 99% of the time you know which one. But man, but as far as gore goes, oh, this movie delivers. As far as horror goes, this movie delivers. Interesting story. The action sequences I thought were dope. I thought it was real good. The acting was real good in this movie too. The young lady, Alyssa Sutherland, that's her name. Yeah, I need to see if she's related to Kiefer or Donald Sutherland. Rest in peace, Donald Sutherland. Is she related to one of them? I don't know, but I, brilliant acting. I think this is one of the best doggone acting I've seen in a doggone horror movie. Because you see her character before she's possessed, and it's like, okay, she's a good mom, good person, got a good head on her shoulders and all this. But then it's like, man, when she was possessed, whole nother person. And I get it. She's literally a whole nother person, but like The whole makeup, man. Shout out the makeup team on this movie. They did an excellent job, man. Like this, it's believable. I'm no CGI expert, so I don't know how much was CGI or how much Alyssa Sutherland did her own stunts, or did they have a stunt person for her? I don't know, but what I do know is that what we see on the screen, okay, they made it look very, very realistic. And I say this as if I have something realistic to compare this to. Thank God I don't. Okay, and that's the thing. When I watch these movies, it's like, hey man, I'm not sure what their religious beliefs were in this movie. The characters, I'm not sure if they believed in God. I didn't see a Bible. I didn't see them mentioning anything biblically in this movie as far as the characters goes. But and I don't know if that's what made it easier for the demon to possess her. Don't know. They didn't confirm or deny it. Or maybe it went over my head a bit. But I would say it's like, hey man, have God in your life. And when I watch movies like this, I thank God that I have God in my life. And it's not just credit to me. Hey, it's credit to my grandmother. It's credit to my wife, pushing me toward God and stuff. So keeping me going to church. But man, you gotta have prayer, man. You gotta, in life, you gotta not only strengthen your muscles physically, strengthen mentally, but you gotta strengthen yourself spiritually, you know, to keep other things from swaying you to do crazy things. But yeah, but this movie here, man, like as far as horror goes, like it's straight up horror movie. You know what I'm saying? Old school. I mean, Evil Dead. If you're a fan of all the other Evil Dead movies, you're gonna enjoy this movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8.5. That was a real good movie as far as horror goes. But yeah, man, check it out. Evil Dead Rises. If you haven't seen it, it came out in like 2022, I believe. I think it came out in 2022. This is my first time I had a chance to see it. So, but anyways, share your thoughts and let me know what you think about Evil Dead Rises. And please hit that like and subscribe button. Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.